Hey, Sussex Squad, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're hydrated, stress-free and laughing at life, because I promise you, you're doing way better than William right now. The man woke up today and chose confusion, chaos and complaining. Meanwhile, Harry just crossed one international border and the palace acted like he detonated Buckingham Palace with a cheeky smile. Honestly, you can't tell me this family isn't allergic to peace. Let's get into it, because the Windsors are spiralling again. And as usual, it all started the moment Harry dared to live like a grown adult. He took a trip to Toronto, Toronto, a very normal place on planet Earth, and suddenly palace insiders were clutching their pearls like he booked a vacation on Mars. This is the same family that claims they don't care what Harry does, right? So why are they sweating harder than William in a room full of questions about his marriage? Harry said very clearly that he let them know about the trip ahead of time, in advance, as a courtesy, because Harry is still that respectful dude who tries to do things the right way. And yet, magically, no one at the palace received the memo. Right, because every time Harry tells the truth, a mysterious royal Bermuda Triangle swallows the evidence. Meanwhile, William is stomping around upset for two reasons. Harry dared to breathe without royal permission. David Beckham got knighted, and apparently that ruined William's entire week. Now, I need someone to explain to William that other people receiving recognition is not a personal attack. You can't accuse someone of overshadowing you when the only thing you brought to the table was an event nobody can explain without Googling. Honestly, Earthshot has the same impact as shaking a snow globe. Pretty for a second, then forgotten instantly. And William being salty about David Beckham? Hilarious. The way he reportedly reacted, you would think Beckham walked into Buckingham Palace, stole William's crown, and kicked his dog on the way out. Baby, David Beckham didn't sabotage anything. The only person sabotaging William is William. Let's also be real. William always assumed Beckham was firmly in his pocket. He treated him like a royal accessory, a collectible. But celebrities aren't royal staff, and clearly David was waiting for that knighthood like a kid waiting for Christmas. Now that he has it, William is apparently pacing around like he got rejected from Hogwarts. It's embarrassing. But back to Harry. The palace's favourite hobby, besides denying racism and leaking stories, is pretending they didn't receive information Harry absolutely sent. It's the same game they play every time. Harry does the right thing, they ignore it, and then they run to the tabloids like, "Oh my goodness, we had no idea!" Meanwhile, the rest of us are watching like, "This lie again? Really? It's 2025. Upgrade your excuses." Harry has to stop giving this family the benefit of the doubt. His heart is pure. He always tries to assume people mean well. And the palace takes that kindness and stretches it like mozzarella cheese. Every time he gives them an inch, they take the whole continent. This was never about schedules, never about coordination, never about courtesy. Their goal is control. Absolute emotional, psychological control. They want Harry kneeling, apologizing, shrinking. They want him so broken and desperate that the institution can parade him around like a prop again. They want Meghan Sussex gone. They want the kids invisible. They want the old hierarchy back where William stands tall and Harry plays the role of the silent, obedient spare. And let's discuss the kids, because this is important. The monarchy has been strategically dancing around the issue of their titles. First, they tested the waters with Andrew, because he's the easiest target. Then, once they get away with that, you know who's next. Harry and Meghan's children. They can dress it up as streamlining all they want, but the truth is loud. The idea of biracial royal children being recognised terrifies them. The institution would crumble before they treat those kids with the dignity they deserve. William especially cannot stand that Harry built a real family, one grounded in love, authenticity and emotional intelligence. Harry broke the generational curse by marrying a woman he chose, not one the institution approved. And William, who tied himself to the system like a permanent employee of Misery and Sons, is silently boiling. Now that the tabloids caught wind of the tension, they're publishing headlines like wildfire, stirring the pot every chance they get. And as usual, the palace allows the chaos because it benefits them. Harry tries to be transparent and peaceful. The institution responds with leaks, lies and petty stunts. They can't help themselves. But here's the truth the palace doesn't want to admit. Harry won. He won because he left. He won because he found happiness. He won because he refused to let the institution swallow him whole. And he won because Meghan Sussex is a force, a mind, a presence, and they can't dim her no matter how many nasty headlines they commission. Meghan is out here thriving, hosting projects, growing businesses, raising children with love, healing and a sense of purpose. And the palace hates that. They expected her to fold, to crumble, to run away. Instead, she reinvented herself completely, and Harry stood by her with honour. That's why the institution wants him flattened. They need to prove loyalty to oppression, not to humanity. As for the royal circus, let them leak, let them seethe, let them chase headlines like reporters chase free snacks. It changes nothing. Harry continues rising, Meghan continues shining, and the kids will grow up knowing love, not protocol. The monarchy is crumbling not because Harry left, but because they stayed exactly the same. All right, Sussex Squad, that's today's tea with extra steam. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to keep this channel strong, go ahead and hit that super thanks button. It really helps support everything we do here. I appreciate y'all so much. Stay bold, stay brilliant, and stay Team Harry and Meghan forever. See you in the next one.